Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari. I'm a Taurus Sun, Cancer Rising, Aquarius Moon, and life path number 7. If you're not new here, thank you for watching another video of mine and choosing to support me further. It does mean a lot to me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you do leave this video, especially if you're able to relate or connect with this message. So today I'm here with a channeled messages reading from your person for all of my Geminis out there. So if you have Gemini as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere in your chart, this message might apply to you. Your person is whoever is currently on your mind right now. You two may be in separation and communication at a distance from one another. Just whoever in your heart is your person, that's your person, and you'll know. Before I do get started, please keep in mind that this is a general reading for all of my Geminis out there, so it might not resonate or relate to you specifically, and if it doesn't, please don't take it personally. So let's get started with some messages from your person. I have fears too. You can let your guard down. I'm not jealous, I'm protective. So also Gemini, please keep in mind if I'm speaking from your person's perspective, that could be how you feel. The roles could be reversed, just however this reading resonates for you. So far, Gemini, I'll just describe it as your person's perspective, but just keep in mind it could be how you feel. I feel like your person holds back. Obviously, I have fears too. You can let your guard down. That's you, or I just did a Capricorn reading. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, but you, Gemini, you can let your guard down. That's your energy. I feel like your person has been sort of quiet with how they feel or their intentions, or it's like you, Gemini, you have a feeling that there's some interest here, maybe there's some interest revolving, moving forward this connection from your person, but at the same time, it's hard for you to pinpoint how they really feel. And in a way, Gemini, they can be coming off as very like mysterious, and that makes you feel like, that makes you question like, why are you here? Because I feel like you've been more open and honest with your emotions, and if this connection has been progressing for some time now, I feel like you're wondering, are they here for good? Are they here to stay? Are they taking this as serious as I am? So I feel like your person does hold back a lot, but I do feel like it's because they might have a close circle, or they're not used to really letting their guard down around people other than their close family or friends. And even if that's the case, I do feel like it's a close circle. So we have, I'm not jealous, I'm protective. You, Gemini, you may have maybe gotten like that vibe, but I feel like your person, they may have tried to learn or know more about you, and them, on the other hand, they don't share a lot about themselves. But I feel like they want to know everything about you, or just a good amount about you, by observing your emotions, your actions, how you are, because they want to make sure that it's okay to let their guard down, and it's okay to have this connection go forward for them. I feel like this, and we'll know more with the cards next to come, but I do feel like your person, they want to be sure of this, because once they are sure of it, they know that how they're being now is not how they're going to be in a connection. Like, there's so much more to them, but it's more like they have fears. I have fears too, but they want to make sure it's right. And this could be for a number of things. This could just be a person who likes to test the waters before they get into it. But at the same time, they might have experienced people not being worth their time, or they feel like they do let someone in, they do a lot for someone, they grow to like someone, care about someone, and then further down the line, it's thrown in their face. And I do feel like their way of thinking might be, I don't want to invest too much of myself so soon. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but that's, you don't have to be. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. they don't want to put too much of themselves out there, because it's like once they do, if something happens, if that person goes against their word, it could be thrown in their face and make them feel like a fool in a way. Let's see where things go. Now that you're here, I'm not sure what to do. Have my heart. So I feel like your person, you Gemini, you might be wondering like, how long is it going to take? Or is my person wasting my time? What do they really want? I feel like you're not getting bored, but your mind is wandering. I feel like your person wants to see things out. They want to go with the flow. They don't want to rush things, because for them, I feel like they are sure of you, or they want to let their guard down, but they want to let their guard down just like you want them to, but it might not be as soon as you'd like. But I do think that they do want to spend time with you. This could be a person where when you two are together, they make you feel calm, Gemini. Like it's fun, but you can tell they're holding back. But at the same time, they still make it interesting. We have now that you're here, I'm not sure what to do, and have my heart. I feel like this is your person's energy. You two might be different from one another. I feel like in this reading, I've been describing that. I feel like they're very intrigued by you, Gemini, and they know that there is maybe a difference between you two. They know that maybe you want more than what they're giving you right now, and at the same time, they do want to maintain this connection, but they're still choosing to let this go, or have this go with the flow energy, because that's how they do things. But they don't want to maybe disappoint you, Gemini, and maybe have you thinking something completely different than what they feel. I do feel like this is a person who they live through their eyes. They think it all, but they don't act it out maybe, but in their mind they're sure. But it just takes time knowing it's right for them to really take action on that. Have my heart. I feel like this is your person's energy. This could be how you feel, Gemini, as well, because I do feel like you're more sure about them, or at least expressive like that. But I do feel like this is mainly your person's energy, because they've taken the time to observe you. I feel like you're the type of person who can, you Gemini, you're the type of person who can maybe bring them out of their shell a little bit more, or communication is important to you already. I believe my Geminis are ruled by Mercury, and Mercury, correct me if I'm wrong, Mercury rules communication. So they've observed your communication style, and I feel like they do want to be more open with you and maybe adapt more of your ways so they can satisfy your emotions and how you feel and how things work for you. So I do feel like your person has been observing your energy, Gemini, and they love it. Have my heart. Things need to be just right. You are not unnoticed. We will find each other again. So I'll actually start with this card. I'll just go ahead and say, some of my Geminis, you might be in separation from your person. This could be something like a person who you started things off with. This sort of connection happened, and you Gemini, you maybe went on to other things, whether it be getting to know other people or just serving your own interests instead of maybe wondering about your person. So you might be not in communication with them or at a distance right now, but I do feel like you're on their mind, or they're on your mind, Gemini. And I do feel like it's not like anything bad happened. So if you two are in separation, I do feel like it's more of like, if you text them, if they text you, you two would be mutually open to maybe seeing how things go, or at least having a conversation. With that, you are not unnoticed. I feel like this is your person's energy towards you, Gemini. They don't want you to think that they're not interested in you, because they've been observing you, they've been watching you. You could, if you have met this person in person and been with them, it's like you, Gemini, you could tell that they're thinking something, but they're not saying it, but they're obviously looking at you. They're paying attention to you. This is the type of person who, when you're talking, when you're speaking, all eyes on you, open ears. They don't interrupt, they just listen. I do feel like this is more of a listener. You could also be dealing with a water sign, so someone with Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces in their chart. But with the things need to be just right, I do feel like this is your person's energy, Gemini. This is not wanting to rush things because they know how they feel about you. They're just observing until they know that it's okay. And at the same time, they feel like rushing things can maybe ruin it too. So they're hoping that they could maybe keep this going until they're really sure and they really know that this will be something great. But I already think that they're thinking that. They're just a slow mover. I know my baggage can be a turnoff. I don't blame you for rethinking this. Just know I'm always willing to listen to your needs and concerns. I don't want you to think you're not a priority. This could be your person's energy, Gemini. They could have been holding back some things. I have fears too. You, Gemini, you wanted to understand. You wanted to have open communication. But they were still withholding from you, and it made things more complicated for this connection between you two, and you didn't know what to think. And maybe, Gemini, you thought that they could have some maturing to do by just being more upfront. Like, if you're trying to get close to me, then at least let's create some type of path so we can get through this together, so things won't be harder and for things like this to happen. I honestly don't feel like that card was meant for you, Gemini. I feel like this is how, that's your person's energy. Your person, they could have also, like, they're a listener. They observe you. And it's like, maybe you, Gemini, finding out what all this person has as it's considered baggage, or what they're withholding from. It's like, you, Gemini, you're thinking you're the one who should be sharing more about yourself because you know all about me. I know nothing about you. How is this going to work? So I feel like the problem, or something that you just didn't appreciate about this, Gemini, was there was no communication here, or thorough communication. And it's like, we need to get through that before we get to anything else. You can't take all this time to be sure about me. You can, but at least communicate so I have some leadway too. But that's all I do have for my Geminis today. I hope it resonates. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if it, I said that, but let me know in the comments if it does resonate. So yeah, I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.